Forgot this auto renew the other day, rolling on the floor laughing.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today? Apple, thank you so much for the 8 months with Prime. That really does mean a lot that you are here and you are supporting. For the 2-month streak as well. Forgot your news the other day. Honestly, thank you so much for doing that, Apple. You really don't need to, and I'm very thankful that you do. I forgot my webcam was off. Let's go ahead and turn that back on. Okay, that's incorrect. Hang on, we gotta bring that back down. Are we good? Are we good? What do you want? I don't know why he's in here. What are you doing? Do you have a ruler? No. Okay, you can do this any other time. It's Monday. Music Monday.
Oh, yeah, midterm Monday.
Uh-huh, yeah. Go on. Shoo shoo. I don't know what on earth you're doing, but it can wait. Yo, what's good, Augie?
Oh, I was trying to see something.
Did you say Ola? You're free to go now. I don't know what on earth you're doing in here, but get out.
I told you. You'll see.
What does you'll see mean? 8, 9? No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this right now, Moon. Speaking of which, yeah, welcome on in, Moon. Okay. So, today I have a little bit of work that I need to do for funsies. Basically, I was thinking, okay, today when I was starting my day, I was like, okay, I will continue what I was working on yesterday. And the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, like we could continue what we're working on, but I came up with a better idea. Something that I have been wanting to do for probably the last year or so, but haven't gone around to just because I don't have the time for it. But I figured now would probably be a better time than ever to do it. So, Broken Mirrors. If you guys are new around here, Broken Mirrors is my debut album. Basically talking about like the struggles that I go through from a mental health standpoint. It's good. The tracks are good for it being a debut album, I'll say. But the vocals really need help. So I thought we would go through some of these tracks and we would just re-record the vocals, not specifically for like republishing them. That might be something we do, but as of right now, I think just generally I want to re-record these vocals. I want them to sound better. I want them to sound cleaner and like more produced than how they originally were. So let me go ahead and let's just boot up the first project file. We're going to go down the list here of the album, and we're just going to work off that. So let me make sure that I have everything on the right monitor. Everything's where it should be. That way you guys can't see anything. Oh, yep, nope, that would have been terrible. Well, it wouldn't have been terrible. It would have just shown stuff that is not ready to be shown. Okay, let's go and let's start off with the first track here. Let me go ahead and pause the music. All right, so this is the first track of the album. It is Broken Mirrors. Honestly, I think this is probably the best of the album. And I'll explain why in a second, but let's just go ahead and let's take a listen to it just to sort of hear where we are with things and sort of see where we left off.
Oh, these broken lies never can be fixed. For years I've tried, but the problem still persists. As the walls all crack, as the roof comes down, I feel it all rush back. I feel I'm starting to drown. I feel my past catch up to me, telling me I'm not.
Let me pull up the lyrics for this as well, because I have not seen the lyrics in probably 3 years.
It wants to set me free.
It's actually insane how long it's been.
Take me back to a place I long. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's the lie that I lived. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. Taking all this in, thinking all this through. The life I want screams at me, not for you. As I work for it, as I strive for more, I lose myself as I hit the floor. I walk the very blurry line, the line dividing up what is lie and truth. If I handed you the gun, would you trust me to say that I'm bulletproof?
Okay.
As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's the poison I drank. I'm such a fool
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit the mic.
to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. And it's through these mirrors that I still hear her
Right here.
breaking these mirrors. As I look at myself without a mirror,
I want to change something here. Give me one quick second. I'll share what I'm working on.
She's not in charge. I take all control to free myself and see myself without broken mirrors.
Okay. So, this song in particular has some stuff in the works for it. I'm going to flash something. Pause. I'm going to share something for like a split second. If y'all want to depict it however you want, go for it. Ready? Boom. Oh, it's a white page. Cool. Oh well, guess you won't get to see it. Basically, I have storyboard ideas in this notebook. I'm gonna like try and cheese it. Of the music video for this particular song. And I have been painstakingly working on this, and I hope to get it recorded sometime in this month. When it will be out, that's a different story, but I do want to get it recorded this month. And I have some very interesting ideas for what it's going to look like. Okay, so first things first, I really do like the vocals on this. But there is some stuff that like I want to change and like some general like techniques I've learned over the years that I think would really be beneficial here. First things first, when recording this whole album, I overpronounced a lot. There was a lot of different things that I was trying to do in this album that just didn't really work out. And the further we go into the album, the more you'll start to hear that I pronounce a lot of stuff way too clearly. One of the reasons for that being I have like I used to have speech impediments when I was younger, so I was getting really anxious about like that stuff when it came to like the recording of everything. But now that I've been doing this for a couple of years, and now that I have like a decent couple of like tracks under my belt, I now have an idea of like what I'm doing. I've worked with people, I've gone into studios that have given me tips. Basically just a bunch of like really nice a lot of nice tips, and just generically throughout the journey of like doing this, I have learned a lot. So that's going to be sort of the point of today, is we're going to go back to these old tracks and we're going to just take new approaches to like the lyrics and see where we end up. This will be a water heavy stream, so if y'all want to redeem your hydrates, do it now. Okay. We're also using a different audio system. I had a stereo mic on this one, but this current setup no longer has it. Yes? Perfect. Okay. Let's go and let's just see where we end up. Do I have a click track? I don't. Do I? No, I don't. Unfortunate. Give me a click track then, just so I can hear my entrance. Track, click track. There we go. And I'll go ahead and I'll keep the vocals on just because I need to remind myself like how the melody goes. I haven't listened to this album like twice today, just to sort of remind myself like what everything sounds like. There will be songs that we are skipping. I will not lie to you. Bottles, fuck Bottles. It's going out the window. We're not touching that song again. Okay, let me make sure this is working.
Oh, Oh, these broken lies never can be fixed. For years I've tried, but the problem.
Okay. Yeah, everything sounds like it's going well. Is this automated? It is. That might be a bit of a problem. Well, maybe not. Hang on. Maybe I can cheese this. Maybe I can make this work. Let's do a vocal trim on this. We're just gonna take it down to like here. How's that gonna sound?
Tried, but the problem still persists as the walls all crack.
Yeah, okay. That's a little better. And then we'll do the same with this one. Are you automated too? You are. Good to know. Hang on. I just need volume trim. Volume trim. You're also going to come down. Oop, there we go.
Tried, but the as I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her, she's the lie that I lived.
My bad, I forgot the second chorus was different. Okay. I think we're good to start. Let's just go ahead and see where this goes. I'll keep the click track on just for the beginning so I can hear it, and then from there we'll switch over. We'll mute it. Okay, let me make sure that I got my lyrics up. Everything's good. Perfect. Let's try this.
Oh, these broken lies never can be fixed. For years I've tried, but the problem still persists as the walls all crack, as the roof comes down. I feel it all rush back. I feel I'm starting to drown. I feel my past catch up to me, telling me I'm not where I belong. It wants to set me free, wants to take me back to a place I long. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her, she's the lie that I lived. I'm such a fool to lose myself, to see myself through broken mirrors. Taking all this in, thinking all this through. The life I want screams at me, not for you. As I work for it, as I strive for more, I lose myself as I hit the floor. I walk the very blurry line, the line dividing up what is lie and truth. If I handed you the gun, would you trust me to say that I'm bulletproof? As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her, she's the poison I drank. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. And it's through these mirrors that I still hear her, breaking these mirrors. As I look at myself without a mirror, finally free now, I cannot hear her, she's not in charge. I take all control to free myself and see myself without broken mirrors.
Okay. I feel like there was some stuff that I didn't necessarily like about it, but overall, generically pretty happy with the take. Let me just hear it very quickly and just see where we're at.
Never can be fixed. For years I've tried.
Okay, we gotta resync this because the capture card does wonders on making it sound out of sync.
These broken lies never can be fixed. For years I've tried, but the problem still persists. As the walls all crack, as the roof comes down.
Okay, this is a good note that I actually need to adjust my mic. So normally when I am using this mic, whenever I talk to friends, I have my mic positioned right here in front of my mouth. That's not something you really want to do when it comes to recording like this, because you get a lot of that popping sound, and you get a lot of that breathy sound.
Never can be fixed. For years I've tried, but the problem still persists.
That and having a pop filter, which I do have an extra one here. Let me see. I've got it on the screen box right now because I was recording vocals earlier this week. But we can definitely use it on this mic, just to sort of give it a little bit less, popping sound, which will be nice. Especially if we can get this right, like the first time, like get everything set up, then the rest of the process will be pretty quick. We have our lyrics, we have our chords, we have our melodies. We just need to record. And frankly, I'm not like wanting to record like hit singles today. This is more of like a passion project and wanting just to clean up what I already have. So having this would be really nice. Just to have, you know? Okay, so the idea is we're going to position it down like this. It's going to be out of my direct vocal path, but it's still going to carry a lot of the sound. I'm going to offset these mics a little bit, hopefully. I won't mess anything up. I'll keep it, but we're going to go ahead and just do a new take. Okay, we're all set up? We're all set up. Good.
Oh, these broken lies never can be fixed. For years I've tried, but the problem still persists. As the walls all crack, as the roof comes down, I feel it all rush back. I feel I'm starting to drown. I feel my past catch up to me, telling me I'm not where I belong. It wants to set me free, wants to take me back to a place I long. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her, just the lie that I lived. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. Taking all this in, thinking all this through. The life I want screams at me, not for you. As I work for it, as I strive for more, I lose myself as I hit the floor. I walk the very blurry line, the line dividing up what is lie and truth. If I handed you the gun, would you trust me to say that I'm bulletproof? As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her, just the poison I drank. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. And it's through these mirrors that I still hear her, breaking these mirrors. As I look at myself without a mirror, I'm finally free now. I cannot hear her, she's not in charge. I take all control to myself without broken mirrors.
Okay. Generally, I'm liking how that take sounds. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's just sync it up and see where we're at. I'll go ahead and boost the audio on this because I want to be able to see the wavelength just a little bit better.
Oh, these broken.
That's a little too loud. Hang on, let's turn you down just a tiny bit more.
Oh, these broken lies never can.
Okay. Should be lined up like that.
Broken lies never can be fixed. For years I've tried, but the problems still persist. As the walls all crack, as the roof comes down, I feel it all rush back. I feel I'm starting to drown. I feel my past catch up to me, telling me I'm not where I belong.
I don't think we need a whole lot of Melodyne on this, but just to sort of clean it up.
It wants to set me free, wants to take me back to a place I long. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's a lie that I lived. I'm such a fool.
Yeah, I'm liking that a little better.
Lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. Taking all this in, thinking all this through. The life I want screams at me, not
Why
for
are you back?
As I work for it,
I'm trying to figure something
as
out.
I strive for
These colors, what do you
more.
think? Like,
I
the
lose
keywords.
myself as I hit the floor. I walk the very blurry
Orange is so
line, a
black.
line dividing up.
But you
What
could've
is
just
lying
black, just because
truth?
we're running black.
If I
Of course
handed
we
you
are.
the gun, would you trust me to say
ingredient
that I'm
dish.
bulletproof?
I don't know what this is for, so I don't really have an idea.
As I stare at myself through
love it.
broken mirrors.
If I did it right, you're gonna love it.
I don't know what you're doing. Like, don't do that.
Just pick a
Fine, white. I don't know.
color. Okay. That's a boring color, but okay.
I don't know what it's for. All I know is that you came in to measure my bed and then are like, "Hey, pick a color." Like,
Oh, the bed actually meant nothing. Just throw you off.
what is happening? Okay. I was rudely interrupted. I was working on vocals.
I feel my past catch up to me, telling me I'm not where I belong. It wants to set me free, wants to take me back to a place I long. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's a lie that I lived. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors.
Okay.
Taking all this in, thinking all this through. The life I want.
Okay, we don't need to interrupt the game.
Screams at me, not for you.
Here we do.
As I work for it, as I strive for more, I lose myself as I hit the floor. I walk the very blurry line, the line dividing up what is lying truth.
I'm so confused by this. Hang on. This is why I create my own stuff and don't
Handed
use
you the
presets.
gun, would you trust me to say that I'm bulletproof?
Hang on a second. Where was that?
Would you trust me to say?
That's it. Hang on. Measure 44. Where are you? That's it. Get down here. There we go.
Trust me to say that I'm bulletproof. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's the poison I drank. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. And it's through these mirrors that I still hear her, breaking these mirrors. And it's through these mirrors that I still hear her, breaking these mirrors. As I look at myself without a mirror, I'm finally free now. I cannot hear her, she's not in charge.
I didn't like the sound of that. Hang on, get back up here. Where are we again? Measure 63?
As I look at myself without a mirror, I'm finally free now. I cannot hear her, she's not in.
There it is.
She's not in charge. Cannot hear her, she's not in charge. I take all control to free myself and see myself without broken mirrors.
Okay. That's actually not half bad. Like, for a first take, not bad at all.
Through broken mirrors, push my past back.
Now I just need to hear it, like, sort of in context of everything.
She's the poison I drank. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. And it's through these mirrors that I still hear her, breaking these mirrors. As I look at myself without a mirror, I'm finally free now. I cannot hear her, she's not in charge. I take all control to free myself and.
Okay, one other thing that we need to do is sort of go through this and clean it up. There's a lot of, like, you can hear a lot of breaths, you can hear a lot of, like, lip smacks, which kind of, like, pisses me off a little bit.
Oh, these broken lies.
So just going through here, cleaning all this up. I'll just hit the bigger ones. So, like, where there are large spaces of it, we'll just take those out first. So, like, right here, for example, we have a large space here. That's just empty. Let's take it out. We don't want it. We don't need it.
It wants to set me free. It wants to set me free.
Hang on, you're supposed to be up there.
It wants to set me free. Wants to take me back to a place I love. Back to a place I.
No, you're supposed to be down here.
To a place I long. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's a lie that I lived. I'm such a fool
It's like stuff like this is really what we're trying to get rid of.
to lose myself.
We're just doing a quick sweep through here. Nothing too important. Just getting rid of all the empty spaces in between. Like this. This should not exist. It's pointless. We don't need it. Get rid of you. What else are we looking for? You. Let me hear that.
To lose myself, see myself.
Whoa, hang on.
To lose myself.
You're supposed to be there.
To lose myself.
Yep, you are. Making sure that everything is as it should be. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out. This one doesn't look important. This one doesn't look important.
As I look at myself without a mirror, I'm finally free now. I cannot hear her. She's not in.
The problem is that, like, it's kind of a guessing game on which breaths are important and which aren't. To me, these breaths sound important.
She's not in charge.
But I could take them out. And it would just sound a little off. So, I don't know. We'll play around with it.
To free myself and see myself without broken mirrors.
Yeah, that's something a lot better. Let's hear it through this one more time, and then we might call it here, because I think this is pretty good.
Oh, these broken lies never can be fixed. For years I've tried, but the problems still persist. As the walls all crack, as the roof comes down, I feel it all rush back. I feel I'm starting to drown. I feel my past catch up to me, telling me I'm not where I belong. It wants to set me free, wants to take me back to a place I long. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's a lie that I lived. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors.
We can hear the difference.
Taking all this in, thinking all this through. The life I want screams at me, not for you. As I work for it, as I strive for more, I lose myself as I hit the floor. I walk the very blurry line, the line dividing up what is lie and truth. If I handed you the gun, would you trust me to say that I'm bulletproof?
That's one of my favorite lines I've ever
As
written.
I stare at myself.
If I handed you the gun, would you trust me to say that I'm bulletproof? That honestly, okay, if there was any line that sits with me, it would be that one, and one that I came up with in the newest album called that goes "In a World of My Design." I think those two are incredibly important to what the story is that I'm trying to tell here, and the world that I'm trying to build with like this story, or with these two characters, and sort of the entwining conundrum that they're both having. So I don't know. I just really like that line. It is beautiful.
If I handed you the gun, would you trust me to?
We're gonna make a callback to that eventually.
Bulletproof. As I stare at myself through broken mirrors, push my past back, 'cause I still hear her. She's the poison I drank. I'm such a fool to lose myself, see myself through broken mirrors. And it's through these mirrors that I still hear her. as I look at myself without a mirror. I'm finally free now. I cannot hear her.
Yeah, okay, I like that now because the compressor doesn't really touch it. It's just,
I take all control.
it's very airy. It's very free, which is what I want for the finale.
Myself and see myself without broken mirrors.
Oh, I'm really liking that. That's really good. I like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and save that here, and we're going to move on to the next one, which is... Give me 1 second. I lost the list, apparently. Should be Sleepless Nights, if I remember correctly. Right. Yeah, Sleepless Nights. All right, let's find it. We saved. Perfect. Session. Going from Broken Mirrors all the way to S for Sleepless Nights. Okay, let's get this open. The one thing that I really like about these project files is that they're kind of simplistic. There isn't a whole lot going on in these, like there is with the soundtracks. So I don't know. We really have like a lock on like what the sound is for Broken Mirrors, and I'm starting to come up with like the proper like what the proper sound is for Broken Mirrors 2 and 3 at the same time. I have like really good ideas, really solid ideas for what I'm like wanting them to sound like. And they're gonna be like sort of they're gonna be inspired by this album as well as like a lot of external influences. So a picture will be painted. Don't worry. Let's see the song as it stands right now, because I don't remember if we worked on this before. But let's just give it a listen.
Late at night, I'm all alone.
Honestly, the vocals on this one aren't too bad.
Cannot sleep, staring at my phone. Hard to keep these thoughts at bay. Will I make it through my life today? The lonely nights get lonelier, even scarier as I sleep. The thoughts I have drive me farther, even longer, to insanity.
I'll pull up the lyrics for this one because I don't have them.
I spend my nights wide awake, asking just to take away this pain.
There we go, found them.
When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights. A.m. I haven't slept. Phone's not charged. Now what else comes next? Will I stay in bed? Or will I brush my teeth? Will I be awake?
I do really like the piano part. There's a lot of stuff that I like about this particular song, like instrumentally wise, that I would like to use in the future. I think this song is probably going to inspire a lot of stuff for Broken Mirrors 3. Not 2.
The risk is greater. Can I even wake? I spend my nights wide awake, asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight.
I love how this bridge sounds.
Sleepless nights.
That synth is so beautiful on this. cannot breathe. Can you help me? Is anyone listening?
I spend my nights wide awake, asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights.
Yeah, there's some stuff that I want to change about like those main vocals, specifically about like the melody. Like the fact that it sounds kind of nasally at some points. Just wondering why I have to fight. Like bringing it more center and like giving it more like breath behind it. Just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights. Like just spitballing an idea there. Let's try this. I want to see how this goes. Go ahead and give me a new track. We're gonna call this Vox 2025. A lot of these songs don't have like harmonies to them, and I kind of like it that way. They're more simplistic in that regard. Let me bring you back over here. I can actually hear. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's give this a try. Let me pull up the lyrics again just so I have them in front of me. Okay. Let's do this. Late at night, I'm all alone, cannot sleep, staring at my phone. I didn't like the way that started. There's something off about it. Timing is off about it. I think I need more water as well. The post-nasal drip goes hard, fellas. I will not lie. So I haven't been able to record anything recently. It's because I've just been like... My sinuses have just been all over the place. I'm just like... I need allergies to stop. Or whatever is happening. I need my body to stop like betraying me like this. And he's actually saying I need to do more stuff. Alright, let's do this one more time. Late at night, I'm all alone, cannot sleep, staring at my phone. Hard to keep these thoughts at bay. Will I make it through my life today? The lonely nights get lonelier, even scarier as I sleep. The thoughts I have drive me farther, even longer, to insanity. I spend my nights wide awake, asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights. "5 a.m. I haven't slept, phone's not charged. Now what else comes next? Will I stay in bed? Will I brush my teeth? Will I be awake when I have to leave?" The drowsiness takes over like a fever I cannot break. I
find myself sleeping later. The risk is greater. Can I even wake? I spend my nights wide awake, asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights.
I actually like the bridge, so we're gonna leave the bridge as is.
Cannot breathe. Can you help me? Is anyone listening? I spend my nights wide awake, asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights.
One thing that I really like about the original vocals, they are pure and they are raw. What I mean by that is I actually think, if I remember correctly, that this song was recorded at like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning because I could not sleep. For a little bit of time traveler lore here, I used to be a bit of an insomniac, which sort of inspired this song because I was like, man, I cannot sleep these days. Not to mention, on top of being an insomniac, I'm also a bit of a workaholic. I spend a lot of time working on stuff that I care about, specifically music. And back in, when did I write this? I think this was like 2023, 22 or 23, I think that I wrote this. No, it was 22. Back in 2022, I was working 3 a.m. to 2 p.m., or no, it's like 1:30 p.m. or something, at a bakery. I would come home, I would do music, I would then leave to go to a late night rehearsal from like 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., come home, eat dinner, go to sleep for like maybe 3 hours, wake up the next morning, repeat. So there was a point in time where I was absolutely nuts. I should not be alive to this day. I'm going to be completely honest. That sleep schedule should have actually fried me and should have actually like been like the end of me. But it was a very interesting lesson because now I have a new outlook on life and I have like a new look on like taking things slowly and like actually like enjoying the time that I have, as well as getting more sleep. These days, I've been sleeping fantastic. I have been just generally going to bed at earlier times, as well as just getting better sleep. Can't say why. It just happens. I'm in like a good cycle right now, and I plan on keeping it there. But let's go back and listen to these vocals very quickly because I did kind of like them, but I feel like there was some stuff that I wanted to change about, like the performance of stuff. So let me go ahead and listen to this again, just for reference. Hang on.
Staring at my phone, hard to keep these thoughts at bay.
I'm just gonna copy over all the.
Make it through my life today. The lonely nights get lonelier, even scarier as I sleep.
Let's turn that down and bring the whole thing up.
The thoughts I have drive me farther.
Yeah, those compressors are working overtime for that.
Even longer to insanity. I spend my nights wide awake, asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie,
most of the gains on the
Just
limiters here.
wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights.
Take all this out. We'll go ahead and we'll take out like all like the gaps in between, just for easier purposes. If I start here,
Late at night,
yeah, that'll work. Hang on. There we go.
late at night, I'm all alone.
It's like you can go. I don't think we're gonna need you. We'll go to slip mode, that way it's a little bit easier to edit.
I spend my night asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight.
Yeah, and then we'll take out this whole section right here in between the chorus and the verse.
Sleepless nights,
It's a lot more controlled.
5 a.m. I haven't slept. Phone's not charged. Now what else comes next? Will I stay in bed?
Are we even using Melodyne on this?
Will I brush my teeth?
I don't think we
Will
are.
I be
So one of the things that I vividly remember when making this album is the fact that I was of the impression that autotune is a bad thing. Autotune is like, you can't be talented and use autotune. Like that was my opinion when it came to making this whole album. And it was such a bad take because what autotune is a tool. It's meant to hone in those notes and just to touch it up, clean it up, and make it sound better. It's not if you have so. What really sticks out is if you're bad at singing and you put autotune on. Autotune will correct the shit out of you, and it will make everything sound completely digitalized. That's when autotune is bad. However, if you do have like a lot of time like me that I've spent honing my craft and like working on it and just generally like trying to be the best that I can be without autotune, it like basically the way that it should be when it's like balancing out like raw vocals versus like processing, 90% should be raw vocals. That should be carrying you. That should be the main foundation that everything is based on. 10% should go to production, just cleaning everything up, making it sound nice, and getting it to fit within the mix. It took me so long to break down that barrier of that I wanted to stay away from autotune, that I wanted to have nothing to do with autotune. And in a way, it sort of still lingers with me to this day. I should have used more autotune on Finding Yourself. I'm going to be completely honest. So that's what we're going to do, is later down the line, when I redo Finding Yourself, I'm going to put a little bit more autotune because a track like that needs to have perfect vocals. The imperfections in my voice, and I was talking to the guy in the studio with this when I was recording the song. He said, "Oh, like your voice is really good. Like I don't even need to do like a whole lot of editing." I should have told him like, "Hey, I still want the editing done. I want everything to sound as close to perfect as possible because that's just the style of this song. That's the genre that we're trying to replicate here. It's like this like pop rock sound that needs like those perfect like polished vocals, because that was the big piece of feedback that I was getting from my mutuals that I sent the track to. I was like, "Hey, give me feedback," and they were like, "Yeah, this is really good. The mix is really well done. The vocals just sound a little too impure. They sound a little too raw," which normally would be a good thing, but for a song like this, we kind of do need the like the polished, perfected vocals. So after that, I sort of got a new lens on making music and realizing that autotune isn't necessarily a bad thing. It is a tool. Do not try and use it to fix your mistakes. Just try and use it to polish up. It's like if you're doodling or sketching out with a pencil and you have like a vague idea, but like you have some lines that are like out of place and like you want to redo them. That's auto-tune. Auto-tune is the eraser, getting rid of like those small imperfections and making them better, fitting them to the bigger picture. That's like the best way that I can describe auto-tune. And I say that because I didn't know that when I was making these tracks. And so going back over it, I do want to add a little bit of Melodyne into it just to sort of clean everything up and to make the vocals sound a little bit more polished. Because there's some stuff in here that I think does need to get polished.
5 a.m. Haven't slept. Phone's not charged. Now what else comes next? Will I stay in bed? Will I brush my teeth?
Yeah, something like this. Where did it go? I just lost it.
I spend mine.
I was over here. How did that happen?
Phone's not charged.
Yeah, like this note over here. It's like straddling an A flat versus an A.
Will I brush my teeth?
Like if I brought it down here.
Brush my teeth. Will I be awake when I have to leave?
Like, so we're looking at everything on like a graph, and we're seeing how far things deviate from the note centers. This is 4 cents away from the center. That's really good. Anything below, I think, like a 10, relatively, is really good. This one, maybe not so much. This one, maybe not so much. Actually, a lot of these are incorrect.
Will I be awake when I have to leave?
Yeah, that one's a little pitchy on that one. But like just basically going like through the song and just like pitch centering everything, bringing stuff more towards the center. Because that's why whenever I like do a generic sweep like this, and I hit like the pitch center, I bring it to like a 40-50%. Because like if you can see on like measure like over here where my cursor is, you can see stuff starting to move just at 9%, which means something is off, and we need to take a look at that. So when I bring it up to like a 50%, and then pitch drift is just basically helping like control the sound a little bit more. So let's go back over here to 41, and I just sort of want to hear what's happening over here.
Spend my nights wide awake.
Something's missing there. Hang on. There's a whole syllable missing there.
I spend my nights wide awake. Asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights.
Yeah, so like even like the 50%, we can see like stuff is still, it sounds still natural, but it's like honing in like some of those notes that are farther away. So that way we bring them into like the same range, and just generically clean it up a little. I'm perfectly okay with this piece not being perfect. The whole point of this whole album is that like nothing is perfect. Everything has problems to it. And just generically, like, I don't know, like if I could go back in time and like redo this stuff the way I am now, I'd take a similar approach. The only thing being like the vocals would be a little cleaner. Because in all honesty, harmonies are not harmonies. Instrumentation is fantastic. I really like this instrumental. Like just hearing it. I love the patterns, the arpeggiations I threw in here when I originally wrote it. Those still hold up to this day, and it is fantastic. The vocals, on the other hand, have gotten a little shoddy. Hence why we're doing this stream. And then the bridge. The bridge, man. I don't know what I was on when I was writing this, But the bridge is just so beautiful. And it's all because of this one synth I threw in there. I love the way it just sounds like stars. The idea of this track in particular, so, because I don't think I fully like talked about this, even like when I did like the album breakdown like a couple years ago. This song goes through a story, if you haven't been able to tell. So verse 1 starts literally saying, late at night, I'm all alone, cannot sleep, staring at my phone. Verse 2, 5 a.m., I haven't slept. So we've gone a full night through the song already. Now what else comes next? What are the lyrics? Hang on. The pre-chorus says something that I wanted to mention. The drowsiness takes over like a fever that it cannot break. I find myself sleeping later. The risk is greater. Can I even wake? Basically, it's like, holy crap, I stayed up all night, and now I feel really tired in the morning. And so it's like, whoa. And then come to the bridge. It's like, imagine you fell asleep. Now, what would it be like to fall asleep as an insomniac, someone who can't sleep? The problem is, even if it's peaceful and serene, your body will not like it. You start panicking.
Cannot breathe. Can you help me? Is anyone listening?
And then you wake up again. This is honestly one of my favorite songs that I've ever written. I know, like, it's one of the saddest, and I know that it's, like, one of the most emotionally vulnerable of mine, which I also really appreciate. But the story, like, the story, the instrumentation, the lyrics, everything is just so well crafted. I genuinely think this is one of the songs that I would want to, like, if someone asked me, like, what type of music I wrote, and they asked me for, like, my best piece, honestly, I would say this one. Like, there's so much that happens in the song that even though it's, like, very simplistic, we've got piano, guitar, bass, and synth. Oh, yeah, and a kick drum. That's it. It's not a whole lot. It's really just using the tools that I had and making the most out of what making the most out of it, basically. So, I don't know. This bridge really just gets me every time. I think even in the music video, I was talking to the artist who made it. I was like, hey, for the bridge, I want it to be like an open field. Starry night. The idea being, we're going to make it seem like we fell asleep, and it's peaceful. But, all of a sudden, cannot breathe.
You help me.
Is anyone listening? I gotta find the VOD very quickly from the week of TwitchCon, because I really liked how I did that. How I did that performance. Let's see if we can find it. Found it. I don't remember what the orders were of the song, so we're gonna see how this goes.
Memories, 'cause I still hear her. To the passions that I on your face, and not a
No, where is it? It was okay, so here it is. Basically, the idea was that I wanted to do a back-to-back song. So it was Without You, immediately leading into Sleepless Nights. Where is it? Let's see if I did what I think I did here. And that's a switch into Sleepless Nights. I worked this for like a solid like.
That was in my darkest moments.
I wrote this like,
I was suffering from insomnia.
or practicing this for like 8 hours, trying to lead up to this moment.
As well. So I wrote a song about that, and I called these thoughts have been
I want to hear how I did the bridge specifically.
sanity. I spend my nights wide awake.
I think that's the first verse or first chorus.
Will I brush my teeth?
Yeah, okay.
Awake. I find myself wide awake, asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da, 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 da-da. I cannot breathe. Can you help me? Is anyone listening? I find myself wide awake.
I don't know what it is about that track in particular, but doing it live is such a like. I love playing that song live. The problem is there's not really a good time to play that live, so we don't really. That's a rare occasion to hear that song live, but it just honestly the whole point of me like going on this tangent is just to show like how much I love this track in particular, and how much it means to me, and like is a real extension. All these tracks are extensions of who I am and like sort of the experiences that I've gone through. But this one in particular has a very close, has a very special place in my heart because it is just. Anytime I hear this song, I can see myself going back to those days when I was working late into the night. Ask any of my friends that were around during like 2020 to like 2022. They will tell you like my Discord status was Pro Tools for like 16 days straight at a time. I would do late night stream like 2 a.m. impromptu streams. Sometimes I'd accidentally hit the go live button and I'd just end up streaming like my music while just like staring at the screen like a zombie. It's a real soft spot, and I really do like this track because it genuinely is a reminder of like how far I've come as a person and how much I've grown since then. I still do deal with a little bit of insomnia. I still do find myself working late into the night, but I tend to find myself catching it a little bit better and being like, hey, we're doing this again. Let's nip that in the bud and just go to bed. It's a little bit easier these days, but still something I deal with, which is why the song has such a special place in my heart. So let's finish hearing the song and then we'll jump to the next one.
It's wide awake, asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights. Cannot breathe. Can you help me? Is anyone listening? I spend my nights wide awake, asking just to take away this pain. When the sun comes up, there I lie, just wondering why I have to fight these sleepless nights.
I love it. I love it so much. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put that to rest because I really like the vocals on that track, and I really like the vocals on Broken Mirrors. Next one's an interesting one. We're gonna skip past Bottles because fuck Bottles. We're gonna jump straight to Frozen in Time. Wherever that track might be, it's kind of hiding right now. Found it. Okay. We'll see how long this project takes to load. I can't remember if I put strings in this or not. I'm going to be honest. Some of the tracks might be broken. We might need to redo some of them because they have old samples that I no longer have. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Wait, hang on. I see labs. We might have something broken in here. Let me double check that.
Make me suffer all the more.
Yeah, it's broken. That's what I thought. It's fine. It's fine. We'll bring out Omnisphere. I've got a preset that I really like. Cool. Thanks, Pro Tools. Not even a warning. It just crashed. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no. Good thing I didn't do any like major work today. That would have been real embarrassing. Okay, hang on. I know what I need to do. So I was having this problem a couple months ago. I think it might have actually been a year ago, where I was working on finals, and my project files just kept crashing. Like actually just kept like no reason closing, no error warnings, no nothing. Just like how it did just now. And I spent so long banging my head against the wall. I'm like, why the hell is this happening? It was because of Spitfire Audio Labs. And we have 2 tracks in this in this project file that have Spitfire Audio Labs. So we need to get rid of those. Oh, sorry. We need to get rid of those now before they completely corrupt the file. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. I don't want you. I don't want you here. Shit. This is what we're going to be dealing with for the next half hour. It's going to be great. Oh, it's going to be fun. How's everyone doing, chat? Everyone having a good night? Welcome back from the ads for those of you on Twitch. How are we doing? I got to figure out how on earth I'm going to track down every single project file that I have with the Audio Labs in it. Because this is going to be kind of a pain if I need to keep doing that. Okay. Let's do a speed run. Let's see how quickly we can get this done. No insert. Okay, we're going to save here. Save here. Save here. Please save. Please save. Please save. Nope, that's not good. That's not good. Chat, I fear I might have lost the project file for this particular track. Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh, God, I hope I didn't lose it. I would actually cry. Is it up? It's up. Okay. Did it save, or did it actually just, like, shit the bed? Okay, here's what we'll do. Because I think these are the same, right? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Why are you giving me an aux track? Give me a MIDI track. I am asking for an... There we go. Okay, give me you. Move down here. Give me you. Hang on. Give me you. Move down here. We're going to hit save. Okay. We're hitting save. The project is underway and will be completed in T-minus 3 hours. What the hell are you making? What are you making? Okay, you. Delete. You. Delete. Whew. Okay, I'm going to hit save right here before we actually lose the project file again. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff all around. We got what we need. It's all right here. Now what I need is another string sample. Because I did not think this through. I definitely did not think this through. Pads and strings. Go ahead and give me Adagio transparent warm. We'll turn down the attack. It is a prototype and is yet to be perfected. I will fix it, but it must print first. We'll see. I will see you then later. You know, chat, a bunch of people around me have just been being very cryptic, and I actually don't like it. They keep telling me, hey, I'm getting you something. But I'm not going to tell you what it is, nor am I going to tell you what it's even related to. And that is like, holy crap, what on earth is happening? You people are freaking me out. Okay, is this working? Let's see this. That is unnecessarily cinematic. Let's go ahead and turn up the voices from... We'll do 32. Hopefully that won't crash the computer. What is happening here? I'm just gonna move this up. Great. Freaking great. Just great. Fantastic even. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go like to right here and we're just gonna shrink it by like the tiniest bit. Is that gonna work now? Yes! I am a genius! I know how to do music. Chat, this is a great day. I know how to... We're musicking today. This is fantastic. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's listen to this track. Cause this is a personal favorite of mine. I wrote this for my grandmother. Specifically I wrote this for my grandfather. And it also turned into like a track for my grandmother while I was writing it. This is called Frozen in Time.
Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see. The paintings on the wall.
There's a lot of stuff.
Follow me when I fall. I keep them safe to think of you. The promises I kept in truth. The way you held my hand, it made you feel brand new. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we...
Chat, I don't think I've ever shared this on stream before, nor do I really talk about it. But this is kind of important, so I kind of wanted to bring it up. So, my grandfather passed away in 2014 with pancreatic cancer. One of the greatest men that I have known. Yeah, no, even to this day. He made such an impression on me on making sure that I become like a respectable man and doing everything that I can to be caring. So one thing that my mother did for me, I think this was what, 2022 or 2023. We got pictures taken and my mother made sure that we were positioned in a very specific way. And originally, I didn't really know what she was trying to do until I got this picture. And what it is she managed to Photoshop my grandfather into the picture, which was very, very lovely. So he's not actually there. He looks kind of ghostly in that way. which is really cool. And so I have this picture hanging up like just right outside of camera. It is such an important picture to me. What's this? That's a piece of drywall. Into the trash you go.
Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to change about the song.
The movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. Time is such a fragile thing. Please use it carefully. Remember of our prime, keep us frozen in time.
Let's get 2025 box in here, just cause we're gonna do some recording. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the beginning. Honestly, this is one of my favorite songs to play live. Just because like it's a really like beautiful song. I've played it for like a couple of like events, but the one that I really enjoy is like playing it for like a Grandparents' Day event that I used to do, or that my middle school used to do. Because it's just such a beautiful song, and it's very fitting because it's about like keeping memories frozen, and like making sure that like the people around you know that you love them. Let me readjust these windows just so that everything is the way it should be. Okay. Let me go ahead and get everything set up, and then we should be good to record. I don't have the lyrics. Hang on. Give me a second. Where are these lyrics? They are somewhere in my database. I found them. I found them. Don't worry, chat. We found them. Okay. Where on earth are these? Here they are. We need all these. We don't need those.
Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see.
I've had 3 quizzes totaling 35 questions and a 500-word discussion board. Congrats to that. Holy crap, that's a lot. That's a lot of good work, Moon. Sorry, I'm readjusting this mic because I didn't like how that was sounding at all. I'm going to just think through this very quickly just to get my mind on it. Think about how I want to do this.
Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see. The paintings on the wall will follow me when I fall. I keep them safe to think of you, the promises I kept in truth. The way you held my hand that made you feel brand new. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time.
One thing that my vocal coach was telling me was that like there's a lot of like there's a couple syllable or consonants that will inherently make you want to close your mouth and not continue the sound. Those being like an N, an M, and what was the other one? Like a V. So like trying to keep your mouth open through like the take the memories that we hold instead of like a take the memories that we hold. So it makes sure making sure to extend like those vowels. Mem versus mem. So stuff like that is sort of what I'm trying to remember and trying to like focus in on while recording this. Hopefully the stream is also helping you focus a little bit, Moon. Putting you in a bit more of a work mindset.
Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see. paintings on the wall will follow me when I fall. I keep them safe to think of you, the promises I kept in truth. The way you held my hand, it made you feel brand new. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. The feelings of reality, living through formalities. If I'm the one to blame, will my mind ever be tame? Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. Always running out of time, try to make our heartbeats rhyme. We keep the flame bright and make the memories airtight. The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every dime. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. Time is such a fragile thing, please use it carefully. Remember of our prime and keep us frozen in time. Okay, I think there's some stuff that probably need to get fixed there. Specifically around the chorus. Doing the things that I exactly said not to do. Not me going, mem, mem. That's what got me cackling during like the break here. Just reading that. And just mentally going, mem. Holy crap, man. Okay, let me go ahead and sync this up very quickly, just to have it like synced up and ready to pull from if needed. Ooh. Whoa, hang on. Work with me here. Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see. The paintings on the wall will follow me when I fall. I keep them safe to think of you, the promises I kept.
Am I dragging?
Truth.
I'm dragging.
The way you held my hand, it made you feel brand new. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old.
Yeah, no, that happens a lot here.
Movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time.
That happens a lot here. I'm gonna cut that very quickly. I can't help but giggle at that. I'm glad someone gets entertainment out of it. I don't. Happens when editing too. Exactly. It just happens whenever you're editing any audio like that. It's bound to happen.
The feelings of reality, living through formalities. If I'm the one to blame, will my mind ever be tame? Take the memories space that we hold, the stories we tell when we rolled, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time, always running.
Makes it hard when you listen to the same few seconds hundreds of times. I got a little secret to tell you. That's all I do. I listen to the same bit of music for probably like 1,000 times to make sure that it sounds good. I don't do that on stream, mind you. No. That would absolutely drive me insane if there was like just 30 minutes of trying to do that. But like, for example, it could be a case of... I don't think this is actually a good project file to show this on. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and open up one of the soundtracks, and I can sort of walk you through the processes to like what happens. Go ahead and give me the project list. Anything good that I can like show off? Give me a second. I'm looking for a good piece that I could probably use. This one's an interesting one. Yeah, save. This is a good example of this because this piece in particular was really hard to do. There's a lot of stuff happening in it. Don't say. Go ahead and skip the process. We don't need it. It seems kind of simple, but there's a lot of moving pieces here, and it's just very interesting. So let me go ahead and play this, and I'll sort of explain how this connects to the statement that was just made. So imagine, like, trying to listen to very specific sounds in this, trying to make sure everything sounds good together. You kind of have to listen to it, like, a couple thousand times to make sure everything's sounding good and to making sure that everything is, as it should be. I almost dropped my water. Holy shit. It's also good, this is a good, intermission so I can drink water. Spotify relates with that one song when? Which one? The one that you heard or the Truth or Dare song? Actually, wait, hang on. I don't even know why I'm saying it as if I haven't shown off on stream. Are you thinking of Complexities or are you thinking of, the unnamed Truth or Dare song? The one I have in my files. It's on the way. Hang on, I have such a bad habit of bumping the mic. I turn on my fan so that way it's not going to blow up my PC. That song in particular is dropping March or April. Because we have the Sounding Games coming up in 18 days. On all streaming platforms, mind you. Sounding Games Volume 4. Very exciting. We have, Bro hates me. Yes, I hate you so much, Moon. I hate you so much that I'm constantly in your chat and that we're going to the Streamer Awards on Saturday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so we got the Truth or Dare song dropping, late January, early February. That's... The date's not exactly locked in, but the time frame is. And then about a month or two after that is when, Complexities is dropping. As a single. I don't have plans for that to be part of the Broken Mirrors album, so I'm perfectly fine with it being a single. Actually... maybe it is a Broken Mirror song. Wouldn't that be interesting? I say coyly. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here about this track is, when it comes to listening to stuff over and over again, you won't believe how many times I had to listen to this one track. There's a lot of, like, muddy stuff in it that makes the... I still kind of need to listen to this mix on a phone, stereo speaker system, a car. All three of those, plus my mixing headphones here, are all the systems that I check on in order to make sure that something is good for release. This song, not Spotify, is SoundCloud only. That's the only place you'll find this track. But to give like some context as sort of like what it would be like to sort of be in my mindset is like, just imagine like listening to this part. Let's say I set up like a 4-bar loop like this, or 8-bar loop. I'm listening to the melody. I'm listening to the bass, which is kind of loud here. I will not lie. And I'm listening to the chords. And I have this going for a while I just fine-tune everything. So like the bass is still too loud. I'm going to turn that down a little bit more. Okay, I'm seeing it needs a little automation to it. Because the second half sounds fine, but the first half doesn't. So let's say I turn that down. And I'll just listen for a little bit, making sure that sounds good. Okay, so I'd say it's sounding pretty good there, just on its own. Now it's time to do that, but with this segment, because it's a little different. We got a new instrument coming in here. It's a pulsing bass. And this is at a different octave. So it's going to resonate a little differently. So imagine doing that, but for like weeks at a time. Or I guess at this point I've just gotten really fast at it to the point where I can like get a track like this done in a week. So days at a time, multiple hours. That's what it's like trying to edit music. Another good example, which I'll only like temporarily like go on this because I still think it's really funny how much time I spent on this. Messages from Deep Space, aka what does it go by now? Hieroglyphs? I think that's what it goes by, hieroglyphs of an ancient race. Something like that. I forget what it goes by. Don't save. We don't really need to save that. That was just me messing around. Me farting around, if you will. Okay, we'll see how long this track takes to load up, because we got a ton of stuff in it. We got I think this might be one of the largest project files that I've made. No, I think Without You holds that record. Okay, so these are two different things that we're talking about. Technically, yes, Deep Space is my largest project file to date. It has, I believe, over 20 instruments. I could be wrong on that one. And like 5.5 minutes worth of music in it alone. That's not counting the fact that it's been like constantly readjusted, re-edited. It's been like spliced together in several different ways. Without You has the largest amount of track files because I am so unorganized when it comes to that project file, and I'm so indecisive. That one has 22 tracks. Half of them are just vocal takes from like 3 different times that I decided that I hated the vocals. And we're about to go back and do a 4th. But for now, we're just going to look at Deep Space. Because, hang on, I do want to see how much Deep Space is. 24 tracks. Yeah, okay, so it was about 20 tracks. This is another one of those times where I was, like, constantly listening. I was constantly trying to make everything sound as good as it can be. So I would constantly have like 16 measures just on loop while I finagle with stuff. Like for example, like let's listen to the chorus very quickly. Or not the chorus, the climax. You can see what I was working on last. I was working on brass. Actually, this is a really good segment to like bring this in on. This is like the perfect example of me spending way too much time on a track trying to listen to stuff over and over again. Three different brass segments because I absolutely hated how they all sounded together. So I EQ'd them all differently and I worked to their strengths. We got a ton of moving parts here. Almost 200 measures of music. That is crazy. But I will say, one of my greatest tracks to date. So, maybe it was worth it. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? What are we doing again? Oh yeah, sorry, we're doing Frozen in Time. Sorry, I just went on a whole side tangent there. Those tend to happen during the music live streams. Okay, where on earth were we? Oh yeah, sorry, we're working on vocals and trying to line stuff up.
Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see.
I'm dragging there, and I absolutely hate that. We're gonna re-record that. Yeah, give me a new one. Give me a new one. Perfect. Mute. Arm the track. Here we go. Hang on. I forgot I still had my fan on. Let me turn that off. Okay, everything good? Everything's good. Let's do this.
Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see. The paintings on the wall will follow me when I fall. I keep them safe to think of you, the promises I kept in truth. The way you held my hand, it made you feel brand new. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. The feelings of reality, living through formalities. If I'm the one to blame, will my mind ever be tame? Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. Always running out of time, try to make our heartbeats rhyme. We keep the flame bright and make the memories airtight. The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time, always running out of time, try to make our heartbeats rhyme, we keep the flame bright. I just realized that's the wrong chorus. I'm looking at chorus 2. My bad, let's retry that. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. Time is such a fragile thing, please use it carefully. Remember of our prime and keep us frozen in time. Okay, better. Better. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's group this together. Oh, it's not gonna let me. No, I should be able to. If I group them together, and then I should still be able to use Melodyne for them. Let's give it a try. What am I looking for? That. I want to hear this pre-chorus again. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them for. Okay, this needs to go up a little bit. Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see. The paintings on the wall will follow me when I fall. I keep them safe to think of you. The promises I kept in truth. The way you held my hand, it made you feel brand new. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take all this out since we don't need it. There we go. The movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down. We'll take this to like 4.4. Somewhere around there at least. Hang on. There we go. Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see. The paintings on the wall will follow me when Ah, dang it. I guess I can't do that. Oh well, ungroup everything. Here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll raise them all up individually to 4.4. Usually I don't like raising them individually, because then if I edit one, I'll have to edit all the others, but it's fine. There's only like 3 clips here. As close as possible. There we go. Highlight everything. Throw it into Melodyne. Edit. Because there's something at the beginning that I'm not liking, and I need to find out what it is. Something's not... Searching through the... Yeah, you're supposed to be there. Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see. Let's go ahead and let's do the generic bypass of everything. Pitch center it at around 50%, just to get everything decently close, and then we'll bring you up to like 75%. Let's hear that now. Searching through this gallery, it's only memories that I see. The paintings on the wall will follow me when I fall. I keep them safe to think of you. The promises I kept in truth. The way you held my hand.
I like how softer it is.
Feel brand new. Take the memories that we hold. We hold.
Whoa, hang on. Don't move everything. Do not move everything.
That we hold.
There we go. That's a lot better.
New. Take the memories that we hold. The stories we tell when we're old. The movies of our mind. Keep them frozen in time.
Yeah, so far so good.
The feelings of reality, living through formalities. If I'm the one to blame, will my mind ever be tame? Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. Always running out of time, try to make our heartbeats rhyme. We keep the flame bright and make the memories airtight. The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took.
Hang on.
Pieces that you took, the pieces that you took,
There we go.
that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time.
It needs to be that high.
Take the memories that we hold, the stories we.
Hang on. Where are we right now? There. That's what I'm looking for. You can keep that. I'm taking that.
Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. Time is such a fragile thing, please use it carefully. Remember of our prime and keep us frozen in time.
Yeah, I like that. That's not bad. Let me see the end of that again. Yep, that's what I thought. I was hearing some extra resonance that should not be there.
Us frozen in time.
Perfect. Okay. What's left of this track is doing all the harmonies. Do I remember the harmonies?
The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every dime.
Remind me what the harmony was
Take
again.
the memories that we, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time. Always running out of time. Try to make our heartbeats rhyme. We keep the flame bright and keep the memories airtight. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're one to blame.
Yeah, let's try this.
Please take the memories that we hold. Please, if I'm the one to blame, will my mind ever be tame? Take the memories memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time, always running out of time, try to make our heartbeats rhyme, we keep the flame.
Why? Hang on. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I should have noticed this earlier. It says line 2 instead of line 1, which means that technically it's trying to record the guitar. And that's not good because we're not playing the guitar right now. So this was not recording vocals at all. It's fine. It's fine. I messed up anyway, so we need to do a retake anyways.
If I'm the one to blame, will my mind ever be tame? Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind.
Movies is stretched out. I need to remember that.
The movies of our mind. Please, if I'm the one to blame, will my mind ever be tame? Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time, always running out of time, try to make our heartbeats rhyme, we keep the flame bright and make the memories airtight.
Is that good? We'll go off of this and then we'll do something. We'll do something. That's for sure.
Tame, take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time, always running out of time, try to make our heartbeats rhyme, we keep the flame bright and make the memories airtight. Pictures name, take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old.
Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and we will duplicate it at the very end. Because it says clips. Yes, get rid of it. Because what I need to do right now is I need to melodyne it. There's something on here that I'm not liking the sound of, and I think it's towards the beginning of it.
Same, take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell, stories we tell when we're old. The movies of our mind, keep them frozen in.
Whoa, hang on, that's a lot of pitch drift.
Frozen in time, always running out of time. Try to make our heart running out of time. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time, always running out of time, try to make our heartbeats rhyme, we keep the flame bright and make the memory.
Hang on, there's something off about that last part. Where was it? Hang on. Memories airtight.
Make the memories airtight.
Yeah, it's better. Sounds a little digitalized, but maybe we can get away with that because it's a harmony. Alright, go ahead and duplicate this for me. We will throw on you. Not you. And you.
The movies of our mind, keep them frozen in time, always running out of time, try to make our heartbeats rhyme, we keep the flame bright and make the memories airtight, the pictures on the floor.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted a mono track. There we go. Set that to line 1. Mute. Arm the track. We'll save here, and let's back it up 2 measures. Alright, let's see how this goes, because I have not done this bridge in a hot second. Let's try this.
We keep the flame bright and make the memories airtight. The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time.
I will keep it, but I'm not happy with it. I hit the wrong button.
We keep the flame bright and make the memories airtight. The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time.
Okay. I'm liking that a lot better. Let's go ahead and let's listen to it.
The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time.
Yeah. That's not too bad, right? Or if I just become completely desensitized to all this and it actually sounds like garbage. That could very well be the case. But I'm leaning more to the fact that I like it. I think it sounds okay. There's some stuff though that needs to get adjusted, so let's go ahead and let's just make sure.
The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt.
Whoa, hang on. I think you're supposed to be down there.
I felt.
Yeah.
Hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay.
Watch as I wasn't even editing the right one.
When the ice started to melt. Things that I felt. The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time.
Yeah, I'm liking that a little bit more. Let me just go ahead and I'll put a smaller amount of pitch centering. I'll bring down pitch drift as well, because I mean it is a harmony. It's not supposed to be taking the center stage, but I would still like it to sound clean.
Feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time.
This can go down a lot more.
Look, I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time.
Can we do this again for the second chorus? and then we'll see about calling here.
Never be tame. Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind. Keep them frozen in time, always running out of time. Try to make our heartbeats rhyme. We keep the flame bright and make the memories airtight. The pictures on the floor make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time.
See, the only problem with doing something like that, like doubling up the harmonies, is that you're gonna get some phasing issues when you listen to it through a phone speaker. So I'm trying to balance that out.
Take the memories that we hold, the stories we tell when we're old, the movies of our mind. Keep them frozen in time. Time is such a fragile thing. Please use it carefully. Remember of our prime and keep us frozen in time.
Yeah, I'm really vibing with that. I like that. I still think there are some traits I like about the original vocals. Like
Make me suffer all the more. The pieces that you took when you left made me look. I hate the feelings that I felt when the ice started to melt. To keep them frozen in time, I would pay every time.
I don't know, like there's some stuff that like I would have like definitely changed versus like the original. But overall, I think like a lot of these changes have been for the better and have been generically just to make the song sound a little bit better and sound a little bit more polished and clean. I don't know, it's kind of a weird road because a lot of these songs I recorded before I even like properly knew how to like properly sing in this specific style, I should say. So it's been like a uphill battle in a way, trying to be in a place like this. But in all honesty, I'm really liking how this track is sounding, and I think this is in a good spot. So let's go ahead and save it, and let's move on to the next one, which is Silent Echoes. Do I actually want to do this one? If I had two tracks that I would want to get rid of from the album, it is Bottles and Silent Echoes. Silent Echoes, it's like, okay, so if I were to rank all these songs, I'd say a lot of these are in the S tier, A tier, and like a few are in the B tier. Silent Echoes is a solid D tier, and Bottles is a solid F tier. That's just where they sit. Unfortunately, those songs are not good, and I will never play them live. But they're there because they have like some relevance to like the Broken Mirror story. And at the time, they did have like really good messages to them. Bottles being about the grueling process of antidepressants and trying to maintain a schedule to take them each morning. Silent Echoes being about just being stuck in your own head and the echo chambers of your mind while people are actively trying to help you and you just can't accept the help at that point in time. Why not? We'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at Silent Echoes. Will I spend a whole lot of time on this? No. Do I want to listen to it just to remind myself why I hate it? A little bit. Silent Echoes. All right, remind me why on earth we don't play the song anymore. What the hell is wrong with you? We're about to find out something's broken. I can't remember what Kontakt samples we used in this. Not to jinx myself, but I've opened DaVinci. Well, what are we working on in DaVinci, Moon? Is it perhaps a vlog? Oh boy, what am I looking at? The fact that I can't even, like, see... Perhaps? Ooh, a vlog, perhaps. I'm excited. You know, I'm eagerly waiting for this TwitchCon vlog. I got sent more footage, so now I'm trying to obtain it all to the timeline. That's fair. But also, is this something we should be working on right now? Like, just trying to prioritize our work. Is this something that's higher on the totem pole, or is this something that's lower on the totem pole? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I think I'm missing a very important sample to this. Why? Yeah, alright. 43 samples cannot be found. You'll love to see it. We're going to ignore it this time. I'm a little burnt out of discussion boards. You know what? That's fair. What was it again? It was, you said you did 3 quizzes, totaling to 35 questions and a 500-word discussion board. You know what? You've earned that break. I'd say you've earned that break, Moon. What am I looking for? I'm looking for contact, I think. Put me into rack view. You're not going to put me into rack view, are you? Great. Whatever. Load up an instrument and we'll start this. I'll find it. I'll find it. Trying to be productive instead of not. I get that. Yeah, no, I get that. I need... Was it you? Only one way to find out. I think we're about to find out. Something about this sounds definitely weird. Hang on, I need to listen to the master again. I'll just play it directly off Spotify. It's fine. What on earth is that? Okay, if it's not this one. Is it you? Is it a harmonic guitar? We're going to be going through guitar samples for a hot second here. Nope, that's not it. Ooh, such a kind of a cool sample. It's a cool sample, just not in this context. Okay, I really think it is this jazz guitar. But I can't seem to, like, put my finger on what's wrong with it. Did I do something to this after the album released? No, it has to be the jazz guitar. What the hell is this? What is this atrocious EQ? It's really clicky, which I don't think the original sample was. Let me hear it again.
All these hallways hold my stories.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Years of laughs and pain. I'll admit it's kinda boring. Guess that I'm the one to blame.
Nah, it needs to be a bell.
Like an echo chamber. All my past past mistakes displayed. They haunt my every waking hour. Now in my own mind I'm afraid. My friends are trying to shout. They keep saying I need. Oh, I keep on screaming out, but all I hear are silent echoes. Feel like I'm trapped in here, forced to all these paths. It's my own brain I fear. Don't know how long I will last.
That clicking sound's pissing me off.
Lost
I don't know.
in all these
I don't know what on earth happened in between me posting the song and now, but I've lost it. I have just fucking lost it at this point. Another reason why I don't want to touch the track again. I don't want to go through the effort of trying to remake a sample that I have no idea how I made in the first place.
My mind is like an echo chamber.
Like, why does it sound so clean here, but then here it just sounds very muddy? Alright, hang on. We're reverse engineering this. What is wrong with you? I'm trying to figure out what on earth is happening here. How do we... Okay, stop for a second. My ears are getting a little fatigued just from listening to the bass. Which is a real thing, mind you. If y'all are going to concerts, make sure you bring earplugs, because that stuff actually does... Concerts and, like, long, prolonged exposure really does damage your ears. It's... Nowadays, so I have two options. I have these earbuds that are like on a string, or not earbuds, earplugs, that are on a string that I will take with me to concerts. Doesn't matter what type of concert it is. I will always bring these to a concert with me, because 2 hours of just listening to loud noises is incredibly detrimental. And I remember one time, a couple of years ago, when I went to, I forget which concert I went to go see. I walked out of the venue, and I could not hear. Like, my ears were genuinely, like, I was convinced that I went deaf for, like, a solid couple hours. And after going through music school, they were like, hey, just so you guys are aware, this is seriously damaging to your ears. And, you know, your ears are kind of your main method of making money, so you kind of don't want to damage them. So, thankfully, I got my shit together, and I actually bought, like, I bought a pair of earbuds, wireless earbuds, that even if I didn't have my plugs on me, I still had something to stuff in my ears. That way I could deal with that. So, for example, when I was at Sleep Token, I love Sleep Token, mind you. During their more intense songs, I just put in an earbud. And I was able to hear the music just fine. I was able to hear the performances just fine. My ears also protected. I don't know if there's like a stigma around like earplugs and like concerts, but they should be handing them out all the time. Like, if I ever did a concert, I'd buy like 20,000 earplugs and just start handing them out to people. Because I'm like, hey, even though, like, my music isn't rock level, it isn't loud or anything, it's still good to have, like, earplugs just in case, like, stuff is getting a little too loud, bass is a little too bassy, because that, like, it's so interesting that bass can be such a problem for your ears. It'll physically rattle your skull. I remember, I think it was a Taylor Swift concert playing somewhere. Where someone like did a study on like what her concerts like sonically did to the area, and I remember someone saying that, like, yeah, buildings were starting to shake. because of like the bass of the concert, it was physically causing like the glass of like nearby buildings to just like start vibrating and almost shatter. So you know, it's fun facts. Fun facts with time here. Honestly, I'm not. Got a raid? Yo, Swaggy, welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome on in, Raiders. For those that are new around here, my name is Time. I am with Swaggy on a server called Soulcrafters SMP. Usually I will stream over the weekends. And I'll be building very cool stuff like my treehouse. Treehouse? Quote unquote treehouse. It's an experimental thing that I'm trying to work on. But what up, Swaggy? How was your stream? How was Soulcrafters? Also, I want to say thank you for being my daily entertainment while I was at work. It was a slow day. It was a slow day, so I'm very happy that I was able to have someone to watch. Yo, treehouse? Kind of. I have a stump of a tree, that's for sure. I am really good at building custom trees. I don't know if I have a picture. Let me take a look. I might need to pull up a server, actually, now that I mention it. Here, I'll play this in the background as well. It's good, no problem, anytime. That's good. I think I jumped from Soaring's stream to yours, because I think Soaring started right before I got on shift. I'm looking for pictures, because I thought I had pictures that I wanted to share. I just made a custom tree on a Pixelmon server a couple of weeks ago. It was massive, it was incredible, and it was a pain in the ass. I spent like 5 hours until like 3 a.m. one morning trying to make it. I need to open the file for this one. Okay, what am I looking at here? Do I have actual screenshots, or is this just... Damn it, I don't have any. Okay, I guess I'll have to hop into the server temporarily just to show like what I've been working on. That's fine. That's fine. It'll take like 2 minutes. I gotta show off this tree though, because this tree is my magnum opus. I swear. Wow, fantastic. It is a custom-made cherry tree that I did for a birthday event. I could have sworn I had a picture of this. Why on earth did I not find it? Yeah, I can show off the event area as well. Anyway, while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and we'll jump back to this. So we are currently in the process of re-recording vocals for every song that we have published for an album that I released in 2023. The album is called Broken Mirrors. It is the first of a series that I'm building, I'll say. So we have this album that's out is the first one. It dives into these two characters that I've created and sort of what they represent. And the next album is going to be about character B. And I say character B because character A is getting a third album. Or is getting the third album. And basically, we're going to be following these two characters through a very interesting journey as they try and realize that it's sort of like a yin and yang situation. One cannot exist without the other, but they both hate the other. They both hate the nuances of the other, and it's a broken reflection. So it is literally just me split down the middle, take the good and the bad, and they both exist as personified beings. So that's literally what this whole series is about. And we have 10 tracks posted of the first album. Yeah, 10 tracks of the first album. Broken Mirrors, all the way through Meet the Demons, and we have Finding Yourself. Finding Yourself is the first of the second album. Which, actually, I'll play that right now, because I fucking love this song. Where is it? I just had it up. Here it is. Don't save. I literally don't care about this track. I do not care about, Silent Echoes. It's one of the D tier tracks on this album. We're still waiting for this Minecraft instance to open. That's fine. We'll play this in the meantime, because it's a good song. Also, everything yeah, I'll say everything in this track is made custom played except for the drums. So, let's hear this, and let me know what y'all think, especially for the new people that are in. If y'all are fans of music, this is definitely the place where you want to hang out. Actually, hang on. I'm going to go ahead and find the master, and we're going to play the master track just over this, because I'm still working on the instrumental.
Wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is the cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. Say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Memories played
I hope I know how to play the drums in real life. It's just something I don't have. Given the chance, I totally would play the drums on top of this.
Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. You say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. Say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need.
I freaking love this track. It is by far one of my favorite things I've written. At least for the new album. It's definitely like that iconic like radio like pop rock type song. Definitely inspired by a lot of like the old Disney classics that I used to listen to. It's like Disney Channel original movies, music, and like soundtracks and stuff like that. I like it. It's really fun. And right now, I'm just currently working to get the instrumental and like the vocals back up to where the original master is. Since the story behind this track is, I took everything out of the project file, dropped it in studio, recorded it, worked with a professional on it, and that's how we ended up with this track. Now, I need to go back, I need to bring it up to that standard, and I need to tweak it on my own, because there's some stuff that I got to fix on about this track. But, for the most part, I am really happy with it. Everything sounds really good. So let me just make sure that... Yeah, okay, this is muted, so we can hear the actual stuff now. Guitars were recorded by me. That was a painful process, but we did it. Bass was also recorded by me. Piano is literally just piano. The only thing not recorded is the percussion. Still working on vocals.
Played like reels inside an empty hall of thoughts and feels lost in fog.
So yeah, that's something that we have planned down the road. There's no need to worry about that right now. We have the track out on all streaming platforms. It's great. It's fun. Yeah, it's been doing well actually. So Deep Space and Finding Yourself have both been doing really well, and I'm really happy for those tracks, or for those projects, I should say. Since Deep Space as a whole is almost above 1,000, like 10,000 streams, I think. And then Finding Yourself is just Finding Yourself. It's great. It's doing what it does best. I'm gonna skip past Silent Echoes because I actually do not like that song. It's actually with respectfully, disrespectfully, I do not like Silent Echoes. So we're gonna just move past that. Is there one that I actually want to do? Like, is there a song on this list? Because what are we? We're at like 11 p.m. now. Yeah, we're at 11 p.m. 2.5 hours in. We still got half the album left. Is there anything that's really speaking to me? Because like, I really like Broken Mirrors, Sleepless Nights, Frozen in Time. Without You, I really don't want to touch Without You again. Again. I don't want to touch that song again. Ugh. It's actually like a problem how much I keep going back to that song in particular because I just hate it. Or I don't hate it. I hate the way it sounds, and I keep thinking that I could do better. Let's open up the goddamn project file. Where is it? Will I sing this one? No. Because I have in recent months come to figure out this song is not in my range anymore. So maybe, or I guess, okay, it would take some like warming up, some actual like practice, but especially with how I've been feeling these days with like the post-nasal drip, it's been an absolute nightmare. So we will not be doing that. But just for reference, let's just like sort of see where we are at with this whole goddamn thing. Vocals. 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 And something that I tried that probably didn't work. How many vocals we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 goddamn files of vocals. We are at currently 47 tracks. Half of which are muted. Why I keep them around? Beyond me. Why they are all in their separate folders? Beyond me. But here, I'll go ahead and I'll play what the current version of the track is, and I'll sort of explain why I don't like it. Let's listen to it.
I've been a slave to my own thoughts. I've been a slave to my own dreams. It's the loneliness I fought. I as I fight to catch my breath, as I struggle to hold on, I feel more like death. My feelings, they are gone. I miss the feeling of your love and waking up to you. I feel the waves crash over me. I don't know what to do. I feel lost without your love. I feel lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die. I feel lost without your words. I feel lost without you here. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die.
Like, don't get me wrong, the instrumental in the song is pretty fire. I like it. The vocals, on the other hand, kind of sound like a 12-year-old.
I hear your voice start to call. It is a trap for which I fall. I need some help out of here. Being led on was my fear. I know I should have watched out more and played the cards safe. I took a bet, I risked it all.
Hang on, I need to hear this again just so I can, like, have peace of mind.
I hear your voice start. I hear your voice start to call. It is a trap for which I've.
Whoa, don't do that, don't do that.
It's a trap for which I fall. I need some help out of here. Help out of here.
Of here.
Out of here. Being led on was my fear.
My fear.
It's my fear.
Okay, there we go. We can continue.
I need some help out of here. Being led on was my fear. I know I should have watched out more and played the cards safe. I took a bet, I risked it all. The hardest one to take. I feel lost without your love. I feel lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel the love start to die. I went and risked it all for you. And in return, what did you do?
Drink your freaking water. Alright then.
Distance grow wide.
Don't want to tell me twice.
Feel the love start to die. It's dying now. I can't find help. It's dying now. I can't find help. I feel lost without your love. I feel lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die. Feel lost without your
Let's read it again. Yo, what's up, Bug? How's it going? I did not know you were streaming, in all honesty. When did you go live? D's? Okay, welcome on in, Buster. How are you doing? Where were you streaming, Bug? Were you on Soulcrouch as well? Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. It's the first of the month. I gotta get my task, and I gotta figure out what on earth I'm doing. Okay. You guys are just in time, because I'm about to describe why I hate this song. It sounds like a 12-year-old singing it. These days, I just, I don't... Yeah, no, there's no other way to put it other than just, I hate the vocals on this track. You could tell I hate the vocals on this track, considering we've got 4 separate... 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the song again? You want me to play the song again? Alright, fine. It's not like it's not on all streaming platforms or anything, Buster. Like, it's okay. Keep in mind. Chat, keep in mind, this is the first song that I ever wrote with lyrics. Okay, this is the only song that I wrote that I've actually had the balls to publish. Because the other ones have been absolute garbage before then. We don't talk about Set Fire.
As I fight to catch my breath, as I struggle to hold on, I feel more like death. My feelings, they are gone. I miss the feeling of your
I will say, the song does hold a special place in my heart for being the first one. The catalyst.
waves crash over me. I don't know what to do.
Thinks he's the Grim Reaper. No, I think I just like arson.
I feel lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die. I feel lost without your words. I feel lost without you here. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die.
Of course we jump into an ad break right now. Great. Sorry for those of you on Twitch without subs. I know the stream of me making this still exists somewhere. You probably could still look it up if you tried hard enough. Actually, I think I might be on Twitch. I think I might have saved that VOD here.
I know I should have watched out more and played the cards safe. I took a bet, I risked it all. The hardest one to take. I feel lost without your love. I feel lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel the love start to die. I went and risked it all for you. And in return, what did you do?
Okay, so maybe it's still not out of my range. Maybe I can still sing it, but it's like just sort of a pain in the ass to sing.
Start to die. It's dying now. I can't find help. It's dying now. I can't find help. I feel lost without your love. I feel lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide.
This is like one of those songs where if I try and sing it multiple times in a row, it'll just wear me down.
Your words, I feel lost without you here. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel love start to die. Oh, 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 oh,
Yeah, it's one of those songs where I would need to like warm up to get to it, because we've been warming up pretty much all day trying doing these like vocal replacements. But I would not be able to sing this for more than like maybe 3 times at most, which is not ideal if I'm trying to do vocals for the entire thing. But yeah, no, I flip-flop back and forth on this song quite a bit. I'm like, it's good, it's not. It's good, it's not. Because I mean, I like the instrumental. I think the instrumental is the strongest part of the song in particular. The lyrics, it's just a cheesy breakup song. What else can you do, fellas? Funny story. The person that the song was written about came to me and was like, "Yo, this is such a cute song. I like it." I'm like, "Do you now?" I found it really funny. I mean, I would never write like a malicious song. This song is not malicious in any way. Neither is Finding Yourself. That's just not the style that I write in. I don't do that. That's not me.
No, I should have watched out more and played the cards safe. I took a bet, I risked it all. The hardest one to take. I feel lost without your love. I feel lost
lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide. I feel the love start to die. I can already feel my voice starting to wear down. I don't even remember how on earth I got these vocals recorded, in all honesty. Bro rizzed it all. Yeah, alright. Sure, buddy. That's definitely the word I want to... That's definitely the word I used to describe that. Yeah, in all honesty, I don't think there's any other song that I really want to, like, work on from this album. Because the truth is, like, those, like, first 4 songs that we went through today, or not first 4, first 3, are songs that I hold, like, really close to me. This one, I just have, like, a special place for because it's the first. Outside of that, I think if I wrote that today, I'd be like, what on earth am I writing? Cool. Why are you back? What the heck is that?
So,
What atrocity did you make? It's just a spool of plastic. How do you... Okay, you know what? Hang on.
so chat. So, I couldn't find a model.
Buster says to lock in.
Buster, I could have really used your help here, and I'm so stupid that I didn't ask. I wanted to make a bed shelf for Noah. So
Why?
Because okay, he says why right now, but a while ago he was complaining to me because he didn't want to keep sleeping on his phone because he didn't want to break his charger.
When did I complain to you about that?
He had also discussed with me before about having a bed shelf for some place for him to put his phone when he goes to bed.
This print looks like it failed with the amount of strings on it. It did. No, this is an atrocity.
So, in hindsight, the front part got built properly. The little parts that were supposed to hook on to his bed, that built. But for some reason, it printed without supports. So the little platform that was right here did not print because the supports weren't there. And so it was just constantly trying to string things together that didn't... I did select it. I'm telling you, in front of my own mother, I selected add supports, and it seems I converted my measurements 2 inches on this stupid app, and I still somehow got the measurement wrong, which is insane.
Oh, that was funny.
Like, actually, did you reslice the plate? Okay, so this is my first time actually, like, making my own print, so I have no idea what that means. And I searched up many tutorials, and I still don't know what that means. Hold on, can I play this like a guitar?
Can you?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's not enough tension. The Bamboo,
Among other things, yeah.
it's the Bamboo Studio app.
Get that away from me. I also like how I asked for white and it's not white.
Because white's so boring.
I didn't know what you were making.
I have no clue about supports. Yeah, I really don't know. Do you still want that bed shelf?
This one, not particularly.
No. There's another one. But
I'll make one myself if this is how it turns out.
No, there's another actual print out there for one that fits right between your board right here and the bed. Like, so it goes right here.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Well, here's what I was gonna say is I can upscale the height. And oh, I have no clue, but on the computer I know how to do it with the Bamboo. Yeah, I did the app on the computer. It's just called Bamboo Studio. There's one that Dad made for Mom where you can do right here. But I would just have to upscale it, like, tremendously.
You can figure that out on your own time.
I don't know if I want to figure it out on my own.
Yeah, apparently, because otherwise this happens. Waste of filament.
You need to click re-slice for the plate, otherwise... Oh! You see, now if I had done that, this would have turned out a lot better than it did. Now, it wouldn't have worked, because we still have the fact that this is somehow... Oh! I know why. It's because it was trying to build So the way that I had merged everything together on the app was that the platform started like or not the platform, the wall for it like started with when this wasn't even fully built.
That's what I want to know. What orientation are you printing this?
What does he mean?
Like,
Like,
what side is the downside?
This was the downside.
So you're telling me it was printed like this?
Wait, no, this was the downside.
Okay.
So it was printing like this, but when it got here, it was trying to do the walls that I had put there, along with trying to build upwards. So technically, this isn't full height. This is not full height.
It'll save you so much time if you do it the other way.
Yeah,
It would. And you wouldn't need supports if you did it the other way, because then it would just be building vertically.
So I would need to increase the bottom length for sure. Yeah, bottom length for sure.
Sorry, that just looks really silly.
Here, this is my gift.
I don't
to
want your
you.
trash.
You can keep that. Merry Christmas.
What a horrendous Christmas gift.
Follow me on Instagram, just.jonah.o. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
Guys, make sure you watch Darman.
Don't do that.
The fuck did I come back to? He made me something in the 3D printer,
Uh,
and it failed atrociously.
Shut up. I literally, you don't know how many times I came downstairs and was trying to get measurements of your freaking bed frame, but you have clothes on your bed for some reason, like stacked up.
Not
like you're-
anymore.
Like
I was doing laundry earlier.
no, like you're a middle schooler. Like, oh guys, check out my fit.
He did not lock into 3D printing. Apparently not.
This is my first time ever using the Studio app. I've only ever used Tinkercad. That's all I know how to use, which is baby's first 3D printer. So,
Let me see that atrocity again.
yeah, go ahead.
This is what happens when you don't put supports in your
Okay, shut your
in your 3D printer.
I guarantee, you make jokes here, but I guarantee you take one look at that app, you could not figure out how to make even this.
What happened here? Why does this look like it melted?
I don't know.
Chad, Buster, does this look like it melted in the corner?
You're pointing to the wrong corner.
Right here. SolidWorks, Onshape, Fusion 360, Blender. Yeah, I like Blender. We took a bite out of it.
It was obviously the 3D printer. I got a little hungry while it was working. Plus, I think the problem is the way that I built this
You think?
is that it can snap off really easily like that, and I noticed that really quickly when I pulled it off. Anyway, I feel like we learned a lot of things about this,
Oh, did we?
like how I need to reslice the plate for the supports to take effect. I'm sure it would have showed me in the model too, if I was paying attention.
What type of plastic do you use?
AMS. I don't know. AMS filament. I don't know if that helps. I'm just getting into 3D printer stuff. Okay.
I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
I just said I don't know what I'm talking about, so good job. Adding on to the conversation real well. Good job, take 5. What's a type of plastic then? ABS plastic? PLA? Oh! I think this one's PLA. I don't think it's ABS.
I haven't used the printer yet, so I wouldn't know. Anytime I come home, something's in the middle of printing.
Okay, or are you even logged into the app?
No! Why would I log into an app that I can't even use?
Skillshare.
Everyone's printing something like...
No, it's only
24/7.
Mom. It's only mom now. She's printing Pokemon ornaments.
Oh?
Pokeball ornaments. And she printed the Master Ball with a green filament instead of the yellow.
Wait, so you're telling me she made the ones on the tree? That's epic. Holy crap.
PLA is less UV resistant.
I did not know she made those.
She made them for you guys, so you have more ornaments on here. It's less UV resistant than ABS, but that's all I know. So this technically is, like, it can melt from the sun a lot easier, or like it can melt from UV rays a lot easier than the other plastic, is what he's saying. So it's possible that this is the reason why it's melted. Anyway. Happy birthday.
Thanks,
want you to
I
keep
guess.
that. I want you to keep that as a reminder
As a reminder of your failure?
No, as our friendship, as a bond, as our bond as brothers. How far I was willing to go for you to mess up my first 3D prints. It's beautiful.
Be grateful at his marvelous
Yeah.
gift. Yeah, I'm very thankful at this pile of plastic. Non-functional, by the way. It's just a pile of... It's just a string of plastic.
No, guys, it's not just a string of plastic. It's our bond.
Yeah.
And yes, it can be broken a little too easily, but see how the strings hold it together? That's the power of friendship. And it's not broken. See how resistant it is? No, it's cracked, but it's not broken. See how resistant our bond is? See how
That's me.
resilient we are? See how amazing we are? See, he even wants to hold it some more. Now he's breaking it. He's breaking it. He's breaking it more. Breaking it.
Get this trash out of my sight.
No!
What are you doing? Did you just put it in my bed? Alright, chat, it's in my bed.
Actually, I want it to be the spot where chat can see. I want it to be red booked.
I have a piece of plastic right here.
Chat, gaze upon my creation up here, the upper corner.
Such an atrocious creation. That's an abomination right there.
maybe with Buster's help, I can fully realize this dream of mine.
Yeah, with Buster's help.
Okay, well, screw you two. Eat fat turds.
What are you doing?
I was waiting for it to finish so I could like present it to you, be like, I did it. I did it. And then I looked at the print job to see, hey, how's this going so far? I turn on the camera, and all I see is strings of plastic filament going every which way. And seeing it half created. I put to Minecraft portal. That is. Oh, you don't have purple. No. But more importantly, guys, maybe the bed shelf was the friends we made along the way.
I don't know if that's true. That's a lot of disappointment right there. And if the friends we made along the way have that much disappointment, I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me put this in a better spot for them to see.
It's gonna fall over.
It's not. See how perfectly balanced it is? Now that.
What about a Minecraft clock? I say go for it.
It's up to you, man. But I must go to bed. Happy birthday. Merry
It's
Christmas.
not my birthday.
Happy December 1st.
What? That's not a holiday. Alright, so now I have just a pile of garbage in my room. Happy 6 years since COVID. Yeah. Big whoop there. He just left a pile of trash in my room. I don't want this. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? It's literally just a pile of plastic. I'll stay back there for now. 3D print a trash can? I really should. Just for that abomination. It's gonna be just big enough to fit whatever that is. I'll make sure to, like, crumple it up even more. Anyway, what on earth were we doing? I think we were trying to do this song. No, we weren't. I decided that we weren't. But I did really like the instrumental, so I do want to listen to it again. I like this Fender Stratocaster pattern. I remember we spent like a couple minutes trying to figure out like what exactly the pattern's going to be. A lot of this ended up being just like a free-form thing. It's like, here, if I just mute like the vocals. It's like, just, I love how soft it can be. And then we hit like the second chorus. and just everything is in full swing.
Start to die, I went and risked it all for you.
You know, okay, so this just reminded me. I have not opened up the other version of the song, which I made in Ableton Live for a school project. I remember liking that version too. I want to quickly take a look at that, even though it has no relevance to what we're doing whatsoever. I just got reminded of it because I'm like, yeah, I did like that version. So for anyone who's curious, because I know I tend to, you should put me on a song for no reason. How about you give me a good sample, Buster? And then maybe I will. I know we work a lot out of Pro Tools, but I have actually been liking Ableton Live quite a bit. I have the thing where I say boy. Yeah, I know you have the thing where you say boy. I don't know if that's gonna work though in a song. Like let's be real here. I don't know if that's gonna work. I have honestly no idea if I'm loading up the right project. I think. Big emphasis on think. Half man, half pat, all freak. Yeah, I bet you are, buddy. Well, come on in. You missed the atrocious 3D print job that Jonah left in my room. Oh, hell yeah, this is it. You missed out on the funny? Yeah, I don't know if it's funny. Why are you the way that you are, Bug? Anyway, let's play this track because I like it. And it's just a remix of... the 17th remix of Without You. Because it's funny. Can I get you to play? Or are you just not going to play? Okay. Interesting. What am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong? Actually, what didn't I do wrong? It's real here. What could be the problem here? I have honestly no idea what could be causing this. If I go into, hang on. Preferences, audio. You know what? That would explain why. Input is the Volt 2. Output is the capture card. Let's try this one more time, shall we? There we go. Now we have it. I'm suing Bug. Yeah, you should sue Bug for emotional distress. Anyway, let's listen to this funny remix that I did of Without You. Honestly, I kind of like it better than the original.
I've been a slave to my own thoughts.
Do you know why you're not on Twitch chat? See on YouTube? Wait, hang on. Why can't I see my YouTube chat? I just realized. How many YouTube messages have I missed? Multi-chat my ass. What the hell is happening? What? One man's trash, another man's treasure. Remember that? And it will take you far. The hell am I supposed to do with this piece of trash?
I don't know what to do. I feel lost without your love. I feel lost without your touch.
I'm not signed in on my phone. Unfortunate.
I feel love start to die. I feel lost without your words.
Should I ask him for Christmas? Probably purple filament.
I feel the distance growing wide.
Then you can make that another portal.
Love start to die.
Nah, I don't like the phaser.
I hear your voice start to call. It is a trap for which I
No, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't want to say what you're saying in chat.
being let on was my fear. I know I should have watched out more and played the card safe. Took a bet I
So,
your love. I feel lost without your touch.
so
I feel the distance
you know, if you want to do that, Buster, you go for it.
I feel love start to die. I went and read
That is not a saying, Jonah.
and in
That is just flat out not a saying.
you made the distance grow.
When without inspiration, a man seeks knowledge from the depths of his garbage.
Start to die.
I'm excited for your Christmas gift. I'm anxious. I'll say that. I don't know what on earth you have been corroborating about.
Dying now. I can't find help. It's dying now.
Another man's trash and another man's slightly more useful trash.
Can't find help.
That's my trash.
Lost without your love.
Whoever wants to claim it as slightly more useful trash, go for it.
Your touch. I feel the distance growing wide.
Why, man? You know me? I do. That's the problem. I do know you. And I fear. What are you guys waffling about? Anyway, yeah, that was a fun little remix I made of Finding Yourself for... Don't play it again. That was a fun little remix of Finding Yourself that I made for, what was it? It was, I think, an electronic productions class that I took like 2 years ago. Fun. Very fun. Alright, it is almost midnight, and I think I need to censor on Twitch chat and on stream. That's a personal setting. That's a personal setting that you need to figure out. I can't remember exactly where it is to turn off censoring, but it's somewhere. I can tell you that. All right. I think this is where I'm going to have to leave you guys. So Wednesday's stream might be a little late. I've got some shopping that I need to do. And then tomorrow, there's no stream tomorrow, and I'm thankful because I got to run up to like the next major town. And then I've got to buy computer parts and then come all the way back. No sleeping allowed, bromide. Listen, dude. I just spent like an hour yapping about sleepless nights and how how easy. Don't buy RAM. It's overpriced right now. It's too late. I've already bought RAM, and I bought DRR5 RAM, trying to future-proof my next build. So we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of stuff in this build that I am unfamiliar with, so I'm just going to... We're just trying stuff, and we're going to see if it works or if I spend a lot of money on stuff that I don't need. Worst comes to worst, I'm still stuck in the same setup, and I just wait a little bit longer for parts that actually work. I've already got, like, computer tower and stuff. Computer tower, SSDs, and... OS system on the way through Amazon. Tomorrow, I think I've got to pick up RAM, GPU, and something else. I forget. So, no, not RAM. So far, my RAM has not been given a delivery date, and my CPU cooler is not expected to be here until... I think December 21st to December 26th. What's up, Brett? Welcome on in. So yeah. So the schedule for this week is... Actually, hang on. Let me go ahead and put on some music in the background while we discuss the schedule. Let's go ahead and let's do... What am I feeling? We'll do Door on the Mountain. I really like Door on the Mountain. So, yeah, Music Monday today. Wednesday, our stream will be late. How late? I honestly don't know. I'm probably thinking we'll probably go live at 9 instead of the regular 8:15. I gotta get stuff for the Stream Rewards, and I gotta go out shopping for some stuff. Rule 335? Alright, let's see what we got. Where are the Rus? There's the Rus. Once again, 335, 335. Hang on, I'm almost there. Rule 335, no Epic Game Store. Sorry, guys. Can't use Epic Game Store anymore. That's not showing up well, is it? Why? Why not? That's rule 335. Don't... You have to obey it, otherwise you're getting banned. Not really, but, you know. Thursday will either be Baldur's Gate or will be, Planet Coaster. I have to see with Fran, what we're going to be doing that day. Next Soulcatcher stream will... I don't think we'll be doing a stream over the weekend, because I will be going to the Streamer Awards on Saturday with Strawberry Moon, and then I'll be driving back Sunday night. Or, no, not Sunday night, Sunday morning. And I think my day is booked that day. I think. So yeah, so we've only got 2 more streams for this week. There are no YouTube videos this week because I've been a little busy. I haven't been able to get stuff recorded. I'm gonna go finish my homework. Not do a midnight now. So adios. All right, see you, Buster. We're about to head out anyways. I don't think there's any people. Yeah, none of our friends are live tonight, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to say goodnight to you all here, and I'll see you all in 2 days. So thank you all so much for tuning in, but unfortunately, I got to catch you all later. Bye-bye.